What's going on YouTube? This is Mason AJ.
And this is the IBN.
And we're here to bring you pretty much our episodes, at this point, 7, 8, and 9 review on the season 2 of Daredevil. We have been cranking them out. Obviously, where we are, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Obviously, check out the vest.
Look at the vest, I'd say this is a more division apparel. You got the tears on it, the knife marks, the axe marks. You don't see any burns because, I hold a flamethrower. No.
So a lot happened in these next 3 episodes, and it's really rounding out because next episode we're actually going to do a season overview of Nerd Talk, but then we're also going to cover the last 3 episodes. But going straight into it, the first and foremost, finally, the hand shows up.
I love the fact that when the hand descended, they were clearly a force. Like, it wasn't like, oh man, the hand's gonna show up, and just like in every Daredevil comic, he beats back 50 of them and then somehow escapes. No. It was more like you fought 2, it was real tough, then you fought a group of like 6 with help.
No. Okay.
And then you were looking like, okay, you know what? We gotta stay. Clearly these dudes come down with luck. They come in. They're all pretty much almost Daredevil level.
No, and see that was a scary part because the only time we actually got to see a hint of the hand was the Nobu character. Spoiler: Nobu is apparently back. The Nobu character in the first season, and we saw how Nobu put such an ass whooping on Daredevil.
I also want to point out that he did say Nobu was back, and I kind of felt like Nobu trained because this time when Nobu came back, he was looking like, I came back to finish what I started. Stay just because your clothes are new doesn't mean you'll do any better. I was looking like, dang. What happened?
Daredevil was not ready at all, and I remember this was coming from the dude who got his ass beat so thoroughly in the first season. So it's even doubly embarrassing. Like, he came back from the dead just to beat your ass a second time,
and worse this time. like the first time, you saw how he clearly used ninjutsu. He had the original stuff, and then the weapons more and everything. This time, straight hand in hand, he just let it loose. Like, he was like, yo. Like, I'm not trying to be fancy with this one. I'm really just here to hurt you, Daredevil. Like, so don't ever step on our turf ever again.
But also, we got to see the reintroduction of 2 characters, 2 favorite characters from season 1, which was Stick, aka Matt Murdock's teacher, and also a big surprise, Wilson Fisk himself. Even in the credits, he even said guest starring. Guest starring Wilson Fisk. So, and you see how Wilson Fisk is engineering the Punisher's case from behind the scenes to do that way to pretty much submit his with level of power, prism of power, power.
He was trying to put his influence on it so he could use the Punisher.
Right, and I felt like my man Frank Castle was being manipulated in my heart because I love Frank Castle so much.
He was, but it made sense since now that you've always pointed out, Frank Castle is more human.
Right,
he's very much like, I don't even mind falling into the manipulation as long as I get some real answers. Because at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure Frank Castle's looking like, I'll just kill Wilson Fisk at the end of the day.
And that's exactly what it was. And big surprise that the criminal that Wilson Fisk sets Daredevil against actually had real answers. When Frank Castle caught up to him, I was thinking, I don't know what you're talking about. But to see there actually was real answers.
And we had a whole new mystery character,
the Blacksmith.
Yeah, who we now don't know what he does. I hope he's not a hand member. That was because that would be too much comic book. I'd be like, really? The Blacksmith is a hand member, so now Frank Castle and Daredevil have to team up. I don't want that.
No, but there's also another major character who's definitely making moves and working her way into my heart a little bit is Elektra. No, she is, because before I always say Elektra was the TLC album of Crazy Sexy Cool. Yes, I went there. But no, now you start seeing softer tones from her. But she's still very much a killer, and they still have that very much still comic book issue or still comic book romance a little bit, where I want to love you but I can't, and I want to love you but you keep trying to make me into a good girl.
Not to get too far off topic, but I have to ask this question. Now, for everyone who has seen the episodes, you clearly see how Daredevil breaks down. Oh gosh, I see that you enjoy killing and this and that, and I understand that's wrong. You see me scratching my ear because of course I have something else to say.
Oh no.
Why is it so taboo for a hero to kill a person? Now I know this is gonna sound messed up, but like, think about it. If I'm Batman and I drop down and this is clearly a child, a pedophile, semi-rapist, murderer, like clearly he's most of the bad things in the book, which, Gotham will produce. Like, you're looking like, dang, dude, like, really, you had to do everything you read that was wrong in the book?
There are not enough child murderers in Gotham. You sure about that? Like, full-on child murderers. Like, I murder and consume children.
See, Gotham isn't ready. Gotham isn't ready for like criminal minds, level criminals just yet.
Not to take away from your point, but there are so many parallels, especially in this season of Daredevil and Batman. At this point, you had the Punisher be like, "You're only one day from being me," which is pretty much parallel to the Joker. Right. You saw how like he's being a detective, and I'm the one that hero the city deserves. Like. At this point, I feel like him and Arrow and Batman should just sit down and have a conference like, okay, look, fellas.
But all in the deep voice, though.
But look, fellas.
Are you doing everything that your city needs of you? Of course. Don't you see? Beatman may not have the sight, but I have the hearing to hear all across Hell's Kitchen. From the devil of Hell's Kitchen. I'm the darkness in the night. Nigga, like, I would just look at me like this conversation is gonna go nowhere. Clearly, all of y'all are just failures at nups.
But no, but these episodes were very enjoyable, especially with the somewhat lackluster, not really lackluster, but the more subtle tones of conversation that was presented in the previous episodes. With this right here, we got to see the action. Once again, we got to see why Frank Castle is the Punisher. The hallway scene in the prison scene was brutal.
Oh man, I love that scene simply for the fact that like it wasn't fancy and it was on some straight like
testicles.
Yeah, it was on I'm the Punisher and I'm here to kill you. Like this isn't Daredevil, who you will see punch, kick, and flip, fight off 6 dudes and knock them out because it was like, no, if you come against me, I'm gonna murder you. All I have is this shiv. And there was like 14 of them.
Yeah, definitely.
And he still kind of was like, nope, time to come out on top. And then the police had to beat him down, of course.
But also going into it with the reintroduction of Wilson Fisk and seeing once again his criminal mastermind at work, seeing Stick full on tell the story and finally fully introduce the Hand and why they're scary. He told Matt the Hand is scary because they're bringing people back from the dead. They're a serious force, and Matt was being such a dumbass. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Matt is a dumbass. Matt is a dumbass.
I feel like for all the encounters you've had,
you've never beat a single Hand member one-on-one.
You've never beaten a Hand member one-on-one. Just you haven't. 2, you've seen the force of the ninjas that they've dropped down. Like, so there's just a gang of ninjas in Hell's Kitchen that just do stuff. Like, you're just so used to seeing it. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, he was like, oh, I'm just gonna treat this like another Wednesday when I come down and stop crime. I'm looking like, no, dude. A gang of ninjas dropped down, 1. 2, they were fast enough to keep up with you, Stick and Elektra.
In the car.
In the car, mind you.
Then also, they were fully catching you with the swords and arrows. Like, they were full-fledged gonna end you.
And 3, you know what? Yeah, say what you're gonna say.
No, they were full-fledged gonna end you on multiple different levels. I mean, because even you got when intro, you guys get like, oh shit, I can't read them. What am I gonna do?
That was my 3rd point. Are you serious? How many people really have the training to fight against your super senses? Like, that's something, even though they may not know you have super senses, you don't just see that everywhere.
No,
that's like the random criminal dropping down, and you see how, because of course we're going to compare it to Batman, it's, darkness, everything, and you see how Batman's going at it, but this dude not only blocks Batman, like he counter punches Batman, and then like full on kicks Batman through a window. That's not training you can just get from anywhere. Like, you know what I mean? Clearly there is a force who hired this dude or who's bringing these type of people in. Because I'm just like, so really bad. There's somehow Hell's Kitchen magically produced 60 people who can fight
on your level.
On your level with your super senses.
Exactly.
Technically, if you didn't have your super senses, you would lose.
To the point where your super senses don't even factor in no more. Because
how does that make sense?
It doesn't.
How does that make sense?
It doesn't. But and then even when you do super sense type things, they're not even surprised.
Yeah,
when you're clearly like hearing through the walls like that, they just look like, oh, that's what you do. Oh well.
Right. I'm just looking like, come on, man. Like, really?
But But to wrap things up, because we're trying to keep it short because we have a Flash episode, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We're still preparing for Batman vs Superman, which is coming down any day now.
With your nerddom.
Definitely. But comment down below. Let us know what you think about this episode, these 3 episodes of Daredevil. If you already completed the season, feel free to let us know what you think about it. Who's your favorite character? Do you agree with the idea that heroes should or should not kill?
Still, don't spoil it for anyone though. So message us more than just comment down below. You don't want anyone going, oh, I didn't know that and this and that.
But you can definitely do that on Facebook or Twitter. Holler at us also on Instagram if you like what you see there. Be sure to stay tuned for our final episode of Daredevil, Daredevil season 2, as well as the fact that Batman and Superman. We're gonna have a spoiler and a non-spoiler review on it. So be sure to stay tuned for that.
Spoiler one's better.
Definitely, always better. As if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to check out more stuff, hit the subscribe button. This is Mason AJ.
And this is the IBM.
Tune in next time for more Daredevil.
Peace.
Of S.H.I.E.L.D.